Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fahansiki bin Ahmad Naidi, F1197. Today I want to present about content provider and SQLite. Okay, first of all, what is content provider? Content provider is when you want to process or interact with each other, whether the data is anywhere. For example, if you want to go from content resolve into content provider, and then content provider we go to SQLite Open Helper, and SQLite Open Helper we go to SQLite database, and vice versa. To from SQLite database go to SQLite Open Helper to content provider and go to content resolver. So to make things easy, I will give you an example. What is the example? Imagine if there is an app that sell clothes, right? App that sell clothes, that is content resolver, where app that has to do it. And then you have the apps itself, which is the content provider, and then it allows you to choose different kinds of clothes. You can buy the fancy one, and you can buy a cheap one. You can buy dark color, you can buy bright color, you can pick brand A, you can pick brand B, and then the data itself of the clothes itself will be taken from content provider into the inventory data storage. Okay, so right now we're gonna talk about what is the benefit of content provider. Content provider can be sure to allow the data storage to be independent, whether or not from the start to almost to the finish. It also allows multiple apps access that you can modify or even use to a single source data. For example, like when you want to search for games and you want to change a little bit of the information, you can go change it a little bit to get it, to get a specific one. Okay, now we want to talk. Now we're gonna go to our next, which is SQLite, right? That we do. First of all, we're gonna go to the activity main, which is the design, right? We Here we have username, type password and retype password, and button halaman utama and button daftar. In this scenario, if you make a new account, just type username, type password and retype password, and you press the daftar button, and it will immediately kick in the data to the system. So next time if you want to use it, you can just type the usual username and type password and press the halaman utama button to go to the main page. And then we're gonna talk about activity home, which has selamat datang, name and button, right? Um, about activity home after you log in. After you log in, it will appear selamat datang as a text, and then the text view, it will show you the name of what you just typed, and then it will also make a button appear. The button is for to log in to the student record. Now we're gonna go to the activity student record, right? Which have student details, enter rolling, enter number, enter marks. We have 5 buttons for 5 different things that we want to make. For example, insert. Basically, we want to insert our data to the database. For example, we enter rolling 3, name Farhan Siddiqui, mark 72. And then we press enter, it will immediately transfer into data. So, how to see the data? Go to the view button at the below, delete button, which gonna reveal the data that we just went in, right? And then how do we want to update? It's easy. We just press the update, But then, for example, we want to change um, my name, Fansiki, to Farhan. Press the update button and then insert the stuff, and then it will automatically update the data that has been given to the new data. And then if you want to completely delete the data, you can press the delete button and type it, and then boom, all the data has been deleted. And view all is basically see all the data that has been inserted in the database. The DB helper here is show that what choose that we can pick. For example, right? Here what interact with the login, right? For example, if you want to register your account, but your name already on the apps, it will automatically decline your register and saying something like you already have it, right? It's the same as you want to log in, but you don't want to, but you accidentally just go without an account, it will immediately reject you and tell you to register your account. This is the login button that you can choose to log in to the main activity, to the home activity. Just you need to go to username that you have, and then you can write the password. I think that's it for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.